the United Knife and Axe Throwers World Cup 2025. I'm here with representatives from around the world.
Well, my name is Marcus, also known as Soul Thrower on the internet. I'm from Sweden. I'm a knife throwing enthusiast. This is what I love to do.
So, representing your country here at the World Cup, what are you throwing today?
So, I have older throwing stuff. So these are, I think they're called the Schlacks from Werner Lengmüller. So a really famous knife thrower. Then I have the Spinner Tantos, also made by Werner Lengmüller. So you can play with them like a fidget toy while you wait for your turn to throw. Then I have a True Ball Hunter, which is my dual knife. It's a fast draw knife. Then I have also axes that Werner Lengmüller designed but made by Prince Steel Knives from the US.
Great. And what kind of disciplines do you use for each knife?
So these are for no spin or instinctive throwing. These are for rotational. This is for dual cup, and that is just for axe throwing.
Great. And when someone's considering a throwing knife, what should they think about when they're buying one?
Oh, it's so much. You shouldn't go for the small red, green, blue with skulls, and they're also sharp. Our knives are never sharp. So we compete in knife throwing, and the skill is to get the tip first, not to have a sharp blade to cut into the target. So this is why we use dull knives, so nobody can cut themselves.
Well, thank you, Marcus. Good luck today at the World Cup.
Same.
And if you're looking for the right knife for you, you can check out AceJet.
Take care all, and spread the love for throwing.
I'm from Italy and I'm a knife thrower.
Can you tell me what knives you'll be throwing today?
Yes, of course. I'm using AceJet's knives. This one are for spin throwing. They are the Spinner Bowies. I really like them. They're really tough. The points are still like new, and they're really old. They're very used. They have 3.5 years, but they're still like new. They are the Stingers too. They're for no spin. I really love the shape on the handle. It really helps for no spin. And I'm using the AceJet Valkyries, the throwing axes. They're really good. I really like the weight. They're durable. I never sharp them.
Great. And if I was going to go to AceJet's website and choose a knife or a tomahawk, what should I be looking for?
Well, that depends. Every people likes different knives. So in AceJet you can buy 3 different shapes and then just choose whatever you like and buy the rest of the set.
Great. Well, thank you for sharing your throwing today, and I wish you the best of luck here at the World Cup.
Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Mélanie Sorg. I'm coming from France, in Alsace.
Wonderful. And you're competing here at the World Cup. Good luck. Can you tell me about the knives you're throwing today?
Yes, my knife are the Sharks from Zitoun. I love my shark because while they're comfortable and I can make for the rotation in teeth sense. So I love my shark. They are very good.
Very
good.
nice.
Yes.
If I may see one.
Yes. Good.
If I wanted to buy a throwing knife, what should I
Yes.
think about?
First, the length and the weight. Yes.
Wonderful.
You have many knives with hard weight and lightweight. But for me, I love big knives. And you must try what you prefer. You
Yeah.
must try many knives.
To make a decision.
Yes, for make a choice.
That is very good advice. And I wish you bon chance at the World Cup.
Thank you so much.
We are here with a thrower from Germany while at the UCAT World Cup. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi guys, I'm Wolf. I'm from Germany. I started throwing pretty much like 4-5 years ago. And yeah, try to do as many competitions as possible.
Tell me about the knives you're throwing today.
It's for rotational. I got the Bavarians. It's designed by Werner Lengmüller, but they are made by Prince Steel from the US. And for the Duel Cup, for fast draw, I got another Werner Lengmüller design. It's called the Slinger, and it's now available at Throwing Zone. And actually, I'm the one who creates and makes the sheath, so you can buy the whole thing as a set. And then for my favorite discipline, for no spin, it's also a Werner Lengmüller design. It's the Schlag, very famous knife.
Great. When a thrower is choosing a knife, what advice might you have for them?
Definitely try to get your hands on as many stuff as possible before you buy. So probably if you already know some knife throwers, the chances are high they already have some kind of collection going on and they are willing to share it with you, or try to go to a competition where you can have everything.
And can you tell us, where are we today? What are we competing in?
We are in the Czech Republic. Wonderful day, wonderful place. And yeah, today is the precision, and the long distance will be happening later.
Great. Thank you, Wolf.
Thank you very much, Savage.
Okay, I'm Beatrice Bergamini and I'm from Italy, from Verona more specifically. And my team name is Cortei Manareti in Italian dialect.
Wonderful. So we're here at the World Cup. Beatrice is representing Italy and her club. Can you tell me what knives you're throwing today?
Okay, I would like to start with my knife from rotation. And they come from a guy that made them in Italy.
Oh.
His name is Andrea Latorre, and he do a lot of knife. He sell it, and that's the Shark, the name of the knife, a Bowie type.
Yeah.
And I really like them for how they feel in the hand.
Wonderful.
Okay, and then I can present you my no spin knife. They from Passatore.
Is that another Italian maker?
It does. I didn't really know because my friend gave this to me, but I like so much. I bought like 3 years ago in Carpi from the Compagnia del Coltello.
Yeah.
But the name is Passatore knife.
Very nice.
And for the axes, I take the Rinaldi's one. Those. Simple Rinaldi, the more lighter that I found. And the handle is also from Rinaldi. It's a really basic, really basic as an axe. But I think they're the best.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sometimes basic not means not good.
But in this case, basic is good.
Yes.
Wonderful. And if I was to choose a knife to compete with, what should I think about?
I think the most important thing is what you feel when you throw. To prove the most number of knife you can, so you feel the different weight and the different shapes and the different handle, and then you can choose what you feel you the most yours.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing your knives, and good luck representing your country here at the UCAT World Cup.
Thank you for inviting me.
I love knife throwing. That's
great.
why I'm
I
here.
love knife throwing too.
Yeah, I know.
We actually met online, and then he came to his first World Cup last year. Here we're at the 2025 UCAT World Cup. Simon, can you share with me what you're throwing today?
Today I'm throwing JXE, JXO's throwing spikes. These are no spin knives. When you're getting knives, you really need to know what style you like, and then you choose some knives to suit you.
Great. Let me take a look at those. And then what else do you have for us?
Rotation, I use JXE, JXO's Reborns, which are pretty well balanced.
Yeah, and they look similar, but you can see how different they are. If I was choosing to buy a throwing knife, what should I keep in mind?
You want something that suits your style. So if you want a rotational knife, you probably want something a little more top heavy, all right? And for no spin, for me, I like a bottom heavy knife. So you really have to judge on, and then have plenty brands. So go through, they have no spin knives and they have rotational knives.
And I'm hoping today you could try out some of our Ace Jet knives we have
I
here,
would
especially for no spin.
Oh, Ace Jet knives are sexy.
That's great to hear. I wish you all the best of luck here representing your country at the World Cup. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you very much, and good luck to you too.
you.
So my name is Beatrice Frankowski. I'm originally from Romania, but I live in England, so I'm technically throwing for both countries, but I train in England, so they claim most of my medals.
Can you tell me about the events that you'll be competing in today?
Today I will be competing in precision 3, 5, 7 meters for no spin, rotational knives and axes, but personally my main focus is on no spin.
Can you tell me about the knives you'll be using for no spin today?
So I'm using the Danger Dashies, and they're my favorite ones for no spin. They really work for my style of throwing. They're very versatile.
Great. And I see you wear a glove. Do you have any tips for other throwers?
I wear a glove because it gives you a good grip, and throwing in England it's always raining, so a good grip in wet weather does help.
Great. Do you have any tips for a thrower when they're choosing a knife to buy?
Go to a throwing range if you can find one next to you, or a passionate thrower, and try everything. Have every single knife, give it a few rounds and see how it works, because you might buy something and you're not happy with it. So that way save your money and buy one set that you're going to be happy with. I throw the same set for years.
Awesome. Thank you, Beatrice, and good
Thank
luck
you.
today.
Thank you.
That's it for the 2025 World Cup. We'll see you next year.